Good afternoon, folks. Servant 5 here, bringing you another day of Vampyr. We'll go with Vampyr. We'll be called vampires, but we'll go with Vampyr. Yesterday we worked on doing the side quests that we had unlocked from the first day. Got a little bit closer to a lot of our citizens in the main hospital. And then we found out one of the nurses is possibly blackmailing the lady, I can't remember her name, Lady Asbury, I believe? It's the lady vampire we met on the first night. Should be exciting. Let's continue. Off to Whitechapel, which we've actually already have done a little bit in Whitechapel since we were trying to get side quests completed. Should be a good time. Let's find out. Now the music just... Okay, there it goes. That was weird. Pembroke, that's the name I couldn't remember. So interestingly enough, somebody did die from meningitis yesterday. I don't know in the who, but somehow somebody died. I didn't do all I could. I guess I could have not slept and just chased her to Whitechapel. I guess. So Whitechapel is the place that we've been going to do, like, side quests. I don't think I have any other side quests right now. I don't think I do. Oh, that's right, I need treatment for headache, but I don't have the recipe for headaches. And Cadigan Bates I haven't found yet. Brought him since. I wonder if she's in that one place I found by accident. Kind of looks like she is. Hi, boys. Behind his teeth. Oh, that did do a lot more. What the heck just happened there? Yeah, it's just you now, buddy. I think I could use some more of your blood, please. I'm still thirsty. Oh, so delish. Am I right? Or is she here? Nope, not here. Oh, we still got a ways to go. fire executioner. That's not good.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Go on, off you trot.
Oh, they are blocking my way. I gotta be careful. I've been using a little too much stamina. Roger the wall. Oh, I see there's a reason why he's called the wall. Come on, heal. Oh! Hi, Vicky. They really want me to eat the citizens. Should we do it? Should we eat the citizens? Where am I? Oh, I'm past the first batch. Okay. That was a weird place to put me. I hate to do this, but I'm out of blood. Why don't you run at that point? Your friend just died. When your next line is, "Oh my God," that's a line that you should not stay. Wait. Yeah, that was my bad. Too much stamina.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I thought if there's rats nearby, that means there's a base nearby.
I have this thirst for blood.
I don't think he likes the fact that I keep eating them. I think he wants to stop.
There's safer places to be than here. Turn around, sir. Sir, your civilians allowed.
But,
Turn around.
well, I think they gave up on me. Needed to eat his friend. Stop trying to shoot me! Okay, he was blocking that. That was my bad. Give me your blood. Man, there's a reason he's called the Wall. Yeesh. My goodness, he was rough. But we've gotten better, I'd say. Alright, let's see if we can find Nurse Crane and figure out why she's blackmailing the vamp.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Okay, so there's a hideout right there.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
That's not good.
Streets, not me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Well, I'd say she's fair.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Oh, he's got fatigue.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
That is pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets.
Drugs for the sick.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer.
Wait.
Doctor. No one can help.
Like his brother?
Not even you.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son's
Oh, son.
on my pills.
I guess he does look older.
It's coming up rough.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, man. This is where I used to live. And this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family would be welcome.
Not since the death of my wife. Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Well, if nobody's gonna miss you, how about you come with me?
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my peace. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just failed me last nerve.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I need to find the migraine medication.
I'll not die in some...
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old nappy.
Well, you won't be missed either. So tempting. Well, somebody looks a little fancy here.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
That could be a good sign. And she only has ingredients. Shoot. I was hoping she was going to have the recipe I needed.
Good evening.
Since I still don't know how to make migraine medicine.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Oh, I already met him.
What do you think of the look?
Most of them are afraid or desperate.
Of course the guy I met is the one I'm
You'll
supposed to
come me
avoid.
eventually for my remedy.
Well, aren't you full of
Goodbye,
secrets?
Perhaps we'll talk again. This is despicable.
Nah. Makes a weird sound when I eat rats.
good boys join the army and the scum turn criminals.
Hello.
I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter.
What? I'm not invited? How rude!
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Wait. I lied?
So, may I ask
Vampires
you
are allowed to lie?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Apparently he's also fatigued.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, though. Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. Look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody, frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
I think that's a line from something. That might have been stolen. I think The Walking Dead said something similar.
Goodbye, young man.
As it's not the dead we have to fear, but the living.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Ooh, professional vampire hunters. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they do know what to do against evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together on the name Guard of Prewin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of vampires in London. They're your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. But what do they do about werewolves in London?
Locked, all right.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Now it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse then? Always
Whoa!
thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Wait, crafty foreigner? Sure, blame the migrants!
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war.
So I was right. Her accent isn't.
Precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Well, now we are getting some info on her.
How is business?
Business? Business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What do you mean, besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Ooh! A new investigation. Does pay to talk to people.
Right. Show me what you have.
Oh, I don't only have enough for one. I think I want the tiny, though, because I think that's for the steak. Wait, Cadigan.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
Doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadigan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Oh, yeah, he's not a shady bastard.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Wow! Do I have to give them the medicine?
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Well, at least I get some experience from you doing that.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
Oh, jeez.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that swamper as shit.
Oi.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
Oh my gosh, this guy's a schmuck.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. The city's rotten to the core.
Refugees? Are you going to call it that again, too?
Notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not...
Oh my gosh!
I don't approve of your actions, but I know very little about this borough, other than its reputation. There are always necessary evils.
Necessary evil. That's one way to think about it. Knew you had more smarts than all these immigrants.
Yep, he's getting eaten later. Not in this playthrough, but he's getting eaten. If I eat all the riffraff, maybe the people can live in peace.
Everything about the recent violence, Cadigan.
Why don't I just eat all the bad people?
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people.
Eating
That's
criminals.
business, isn't it?
I don't believe even you deserve such a cruel fate, though you have tested my patience beyond its limit.
Glad to hear. Nice to know there's another civilized individual in these parts. Not like those bloody savages.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. What a puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane. Bless her soul. Really should thank her someday.
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my tenants alive, she's making me a rich man. Every month they live, it's more coin in my pocket.
Ah.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank her someday.
Has she treated you?
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
Wow.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Perhaps I should...
I was gonna say, isn't my base supposed to be near here? Oh, it's supposed to be over there. I just couldn't open it earlier.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical report says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor?
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is.
I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Oh, he's got bronchitis. Why can't I just heal his bronchitis?
Nobody at home.
Working nearby.
Oh, there it goes.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
Too well dressed.
Too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Have I seen the church? Oh, okay. So it's by the one, cellar. Gotta find the other cellar, too. Where's the other merchant? I just took a man's wedding ring. Probably gonna turn it into aluminium. Ah, there's Joe Peterson. What did I do?
I should never have taken up my father's business.
Oh dear. I broke it.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, a Colossus Joe to most, and I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Oh, really?
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you make.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Oh, really?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come?
Oh, he's the dad's father, Peterson.
Whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side.
Oh, the thugs actually go, sweetie.
My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Now I don't want to eat him.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, but sometimes even more. Now, set off.
Goodbye.
Well, you said sod off. Fine, I'll leave. Why are you two not best friends anymore? I'm curious.
Fancy buying?
You never... Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, haven't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
He's got a point there.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him?
Wow.
But despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Goodbye for now.
Needs to grow a pair.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whittaker is always happy to teach mortals about
Oh gosh, if he was preaching the sermon, I don't know if I'd be able to stay awake.
Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
You wouldn't be bad to talk to him one-on-one, but I don't think he has a good enough servant voice to, keep your attention.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these?
Why does this question always come up when I play?
But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devout. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
I was gonna say, isn't that gonna get him killed in a cemetery?
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah, and he'll die.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor,
it's called appeasing him so we can get more hints.
But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Oh dear.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies.
I did not expect this route to happen.
Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Did not expect this to go that route.
I have heard enough for tonight.
This must be the reporter.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But
kind of reminds me of a character, but I don't know who.
My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darwin. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Why does this game remind me of my lack of friends? Wow, he's tired.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago,
Really?
He went...
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable. But is the public interested?
Is Whitechapel a poor district?
That's why I'm an independent.
Like in real life?
Hoping to sell some stories.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Drained. Because they were delicious.
I still have...
I don't know much about them.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes...
Wait, the poet is actually related to him?
Would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can easily find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Well, thank you, Mr. Darby. Now, they say he doesn't teleport, but how does he get up that high? If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are and wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. Oh, it's the same thing. Wait, I don't know who Camellia is. Wow, we are already finding out about a lot of people in this area. And that must be the poet. I think that's the lady that died from meningitis. Alright, so I need 1 fatigue, 1 migraine, which I still don't know the remedy for, 1 bronchitis, 2 fatigue? Yeah, 2 fatigue. Oh, hello. You must be Camellia, who's dropping the flowers off.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you know
Now I can only think of Penny Dreadful, which I've actually never watched.
Camellia,
I think it's on Netflix.
Please tell me about her secret dispenser.
Oh great, we're a mute.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Yeah, because if you have a mute, they're not going to spill the secrets.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with her being mute, does it?
Oh, she is a 5? Good grief! Oh, good grief! She's tasty! Look at that XP!
Very well. Goodbye then.
Wow! Let's not be too hasty. Really? I can't go around the back that way? Oh, the church has been quarantined.
Against malevolence and trickery.
You're right, there isn't any. Bites his neck.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh.
Goodbye, mister.
You changed your position. Wait, why can I open this gate and I couldn't open the other one? That's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. Heal. Keep healing. Give me your sweet blood. Well, that vampire slayer got slayed.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course,
Death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophony.
Are you saying them
Quiet
getting
nowhere to
eaten
be
was
found.
good to balance
And
the
now,
population?
listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
My mother loved poetry. Perhaps your words would have touched her sensitive nature. I only see a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night
That's why you get
always
eaten.
preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Wow.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Apparently he has a cold.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city.
I really need to get a base so I can make this
See it for
medicine.
myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Tell me, Mr. Milligan, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Oh, isn't he the poet?
And vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each.
Somebody had fun writing his script.
Yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Wow! Did we just say pamphlets make people communists?
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never.
I'll leave you alone.
Angel made flesh, I tell you.
All that just to unlock the back door. Look, I'd love to improve Whitechapel. That requires medicine, which requires a base. Or in the one guy's case, requires getting the prescription. Ooh, his letter, I found it. My dearest, most beloved children, I am sorry you have not heard from me in a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now. You have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Cheap and I'm clean, I promise.
Whoa!
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor.
Have you met my friend Track?
But be quick.
He really likes to
though
rip
I
into
usually
things.
get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh, jeez. Apparently she's tired. And apparently she's associate of the reporter. Wonder if they're both tired for some similar reasons.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Whoa.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time.
Speaking of ladies of the night.
Health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly, but it is not your concern, Doctor.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
And make sure to keep your neck clean. You like necking? Yes. Yes. I do.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
That was it? He thinks women voting is enough to create change?
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
Well, if you insist.
Change your...
Do you know her?
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crasionescu. She came from Romania like
I'm
me.
sensing a lot of Romanian migrants.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
I wonder if they intentionally picked that, given, you know, Romania.
Goodbye, miss. Take care.
Oh, crud.
This is no place for you, sir.
It's a leech! Kill it!
That was fast.
It's all you deserve.
Stop trying to spray me with garlic. Didn't have to be this way. I could have just walked through. No problem. Now if we can see this box that they took from him. Uh-oh. It's one of those things. Werewolves in London. That's if I push the right button. Ooh, a used hatchet. Wait. Oh, okay, I can't do it from here. I think it's just I can look to see if I need to buy something at the store. I can look to see what supplies I need. Okay, where's the axe? I forgot to compare. Okay, so I do 90 damage with this. Ooh, the scythe. Oh, right, because the scythe's two-handed. That's why I didn't bring it with me. Alright, so the hatchet does 65. The club does 75 and has the extra blunt damage. Still not as good as that. Although I could increase the oh no, I can only increase the blood points. Okay. And I don't have enough common handle parts to upgrade it anyways. Have enough to upgrade this? Nope, still need common handle parts. Well, shoot. What about the steak? Oh, good. We have enough for the steak. All right, we should go buy some handle parts after we complete this mission for him. They don't seem happy. Is this the right place? Yeah, it is. Jeez. Oh no. There's another one out there. Oh, there it is.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
So read the letter. Barrett, there's no easy to say it, so I'm gonna blow blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, oh dear, it will crush him. And then he will kill you. We had some good time together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. We had some good time together. Oh, wait, I skipped, sorry. You know it, and I know it too, so I am ending it right here and right now. If you would agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. And then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Screw it. Hi, ugly. I'm gonna give it to Barrett. Let Joe at least live with the fact that he thought his wife still loved him. Unfortunately. Why tarnish the memories of the dead? What does that serve? Besides, you know, if I keep everyone happy, their blood will be even sweeter. Blood. I promise I'm not a vampire in real life. I think.
Come on, Baron, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus. I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Ooh, he did give me money. Let's trade real quick before I piss him off.
Show me what you have.
I don't want the tiny one. I want that one. Perfect.
Fancy buying something?
You never... Right then. Show me what you have.
Fancy buying something?
You never... Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife.
Oh no!
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I love. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. It's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Well, hopefully Joe's not that close to us. Wow, 4,000 XP. Alright, Whitechapel. See if we can find this cemetery. Oh gosh, he's a ways out there. Alright, so we take the path back to... Okay, that'll work. So take the path back to the hospital, and then from there we'll... Okay, got it. What do they mean that door's been unlocked? Oh, I'm here! Okay, take a little side trip here.
This is despicable.
Alright, so let's see what we need for this district. Fatigue, 1 fatigue. Migraine I can't do yet. 1 bronchitis, 1 cold. 2 fatigue, 3 fatigue. So 3 fatigue, 1 bronchitis, and 1 cold. Perfect. Trying to see if I could upgrade my steak yet. Not that one. Perfect. Need 5 more tiny components now, but at least that's been upgraded. Need 3 more common handle parts there. Yeah, they both need 6. And like I said, I don't feel like the gun parts really... No, I guess it's using common trigger instead of... Okay. That's okay then. I'm okay with that. There we go. Perfect. All set. Yeah, we're good. That's the way to go. The healthy Pembroke Hospital. Until I eat somebody. You know, I am big talk, but I have no bite. Where's this area? Oh, I think this is the guy that was spying on her. I guess you could say I've sucked the life out of these vampire puns already, and it's only been the 3rd day.
It's locked. Good evening, Doctor. Please show me. Of course. It's just...
Yeah, he doesn't have the recipe.
More bodies go.
Oh, I forgot to go dismantle my junk. Oh well. We'll be okay. I don't think dismantling all those drugs things are going to give me anything for the weapons. I like how in 5 seconds I go from a healthy region to a dangerous region. Well, crap. Well, he called me a murdering bastard, but he didn't come back to see where I went. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
What do you want?
Get off me!
Somebody help!
Man, they hit hard. Oh no, oh no. Didn't realize he was blocking.
What do you want?
A friend. Who are you?
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
No, don't say goodbye. Say, why are you trying to go to the cemetery? No, she's the one. Never mind. She's not the dead girl.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel. It's locked, all right.
Really? A locked box inside of a cemetery?
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
Who's your husband? Uh-oh. Behind me. Get off me. Keep healing. Not good. Oh, they're both level 15s, that's why. Uh-oh. Where'd he come from? say their blood should be contaminated, so I shouldn't be eating it. Where'd that guy come from? That was almost bad. Jeez, there was a full-on massacre here. Gonna have to raise the healing ability or the slicing ability next. Oh, I was gonna stun him with a stake. Not him. How about you hit the one you're locked onto? Oh, blocking. And feed. Let me have that sweet blood. Nice try. Where is this preacher? Whoa! Where'd you come from? That was almost bad. Uh-oh! That's bad! Are you kidding me? Oh, he's resisting my stun. Resistant to that, too. Yeesh! That guy, little bugger, was fast. Where is this priest? You know, we're just waiting to find the dead priest. Are you kidding me? There was a shortcut to Whitechapel? Are you kidding me? Oh, never mind. We're all the way over there. I saw the cursor and got confused. a hideout. Did it just give me the crafting tutorial? She sick at all? No. Alright, junk. What is this dismantle into? Well, that worked out pretty well. I'd take a nap if I could, but I feel like that's gonna kill somebody. Could still use a little bit more work on him. Okay, I was not of the impression I needed to stay in that building and check the bodies. I was under the impression I needed to look around the cemetery. Especially since I keep finding skulls everywhere. Scowls? Skulls? Ooh, collectible. If you ever face a vampire, never forget that they fear holy symbols, as long as you have the faith. A cross, a Star of David, an olive branch even can prove useful to repel these creatures from the pit. Take care, Vicky. But you will not harm them for good. If you really want to hurt them, only one solution exists. Forget about wooden stakes or silver bullets, and find yourself the strongest weapon against vampires, orichalcum. Do you think it's a coincidence that orichalcum was common in Atlantis? According to the legend and ancient writings, Atlantis was infested with vampires, and the place is now known as the Santorini Island. I'll personally pay 10,000 pounds to the man who can provide me some real orichalcum. Let's brood. Wait. Okay, back here.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
There's a blood trail? I could have told you he wasn't here.
Shouldn't you go back?
Maybe later.
Oh, look, a blood trail. Don't tell me he's back where I just was. Oh.
As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
I could have told you that was going to happen, Doc. Oh, gosh. Thanks for the blood, Samuel. Needed that healing. Whoa, that one hurt. I think I need more blood. Oh, gosh. Thanks for the blood. Father Whitaker is so righteous, full of compassion and love for the suffering ones. His words are all this city needs. Tonight I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth, and if it's not enough, I know where to find more. Father Whitaker and I went to an abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms to be the last remaining residents of the decrepit flat. Most of them are sick, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Whitaker found an old man lying on a dirty mattress, coughing and spitting blood into the wooden bowl. Father Whitaker knelt before him and prayed a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. I cried then, and I cry now as I write these lines, for I've never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Whitaker is a saint, if it's not presumptuous or a sinful expression of pride. I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's a real privilege to witness such miracles. Tonight we both went to the whorehouses bordering the canal. I must admit I was very afraid to cross the path of Jezebels, but the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Whores and infections go together, explained Father Whitaker, but their customers quickly got scared when there was mention of disease. In the last brothel we found 2 sick women sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The odor was awful once more. The smell of Satan and of disease, explained Father Whitaker, before kneeling and praying for these 2 lost souls. The women were so frail and sick they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. Their souls are now cleansed and purified. Father Whitaker is a saint. I won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support, but as all the true prophets he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love and proof of love. Tomorrow I shall go back to the cemetery and unearth more wealth for him. Grave robbers too. Great. The dead have no need of their terrestrial goods, but we need to eat, Father Whitaker and I. Tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I chose to return where we went 10 days ago, to see if any more souls needed to be freed. Father Whitaker approved my choice, since the good man's work is never finished, and Satan never sleeps, he explained. He also said if I keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. I can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If it's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I dare to say we are the path to greatness.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can, because I'm the one making you do it. I'm assuming that was the quickest way to get back. Oh, crud.
Best feel fine.
As they watch me eat a rat. Oh, that's the way back to the sewers. Whoops. I apologize. Now we're going to get load times. Just looking to see where we get the headache treatment. It's where I suspected. Dr. Crane has them. Or Nurse Crane, excuse me. It was an accident. We don't need the blood shield. Wait. Oh, I gotta walk across. Okay, I got it. Walk across the. Wait. Wasn't this locked? Or can I unlock it from this side? There we go. Oh, that's not good.
Oi! You listening?
I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Oh, crud.
Get weapons ready!
I don't want to fight you! Alright, you guys asked for it. Oh, I know where I am. I'm at the bridge where I stealthed by the guy. Oh gosh, they are coming at me fierce. See ya, boys. Don't really need experience that badly. As much as the combat's useful, I don't get that much experience, so there really is little point into fighting them. Did I go the wrong way? I did. I have to say, one of the other issues I'm having is that a lot of the buildings look the same, so it's easy to get lost without having to look at the map. I almost feel like that what they should have done is at least have available a mini-map so I could see if I'm going the right way. I mean, I guess I can keep an eye on the compass up top, too. There we go, Whitechapel. And they're here. Thought I heard people.
This is despicable.
Man, he gets very upset when I do that. Yeah, we're good. It's those guys down there. Oh, I had to go in through the top. That's why I had to unlock the door. Right. Hey, hooker.
Shit.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Potter?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
How about free?
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Just keep that neck clean.
Goodbye,
Wow,
miss.
that really does
Take
boost
care
their
of
XP when you
That's
take
the
care
best
of them.
you can.
Alright, those two are healthy. Actually, can I talk to him?
You again?
I was just curious. Just was curious if I could bring up the wife. You fool, Samuel's dead.
Good evening, mister.
His father Whittaker, my son.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst.
Hey, 40 shillings, I'll take it.
He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Why, thank you.
Tobias Whittaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sin.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood.
What?
Sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
Tell me more.
Laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime, and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
That set him over the edge.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you.
If that's true.
I have heard enough.
Investigation succeeded. Am I done with investigations then?
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure.
Figured I'd talk to Harry briefly.
Pain and suffering in this world.
So,
I'm not bothered. What could...
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
Why are you sad?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I like books.
Do you know?
Yes, I know her.
Goodbye, young.
Even my dreams are so good.
You again?
I'm guessing I can never boost his health. Alright. I think we did everything we could right now. I'm worried about the widow, but I don't think I can do anything for her after I saved her like that. She wasn't moving or going anywhere.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Hey, look at that. Here, have some cold medicine. Or I think he has bronchitis.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Yeah, bronchitis.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly.
Oh yeah, the Germans.
Against your enemies.
Really?
Because Austria and Hungary aren't that far from Romania.
The eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Oh, did it?
It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Tell me everything you know about...
I do not...
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say
okay, I thought that was a flower. And it wasn't crazy.
That awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
So Dorothy's real...
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Goodbye.
Okay, we healed him. I want to find the poet again, since I do have stuff to heal him. Do have things to heal a few people now that I think about it.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, he needs the migraine medication. That's right. Oh, that's the way out. What I also wonder is where those two guys I met down by the docks are currently, because they both, I think, had fatigue issues. Okay, that's Joe. Alright, the church is there. Oh, look, he's done. Oh, wait. I did open that one doorway. I should be able to get to the poet easily now. I forgot about that. Oh, that's right. Mr. Darby's also suffering from fatigue.
Good evening, Doctor.
I don't know. Goodbye, Mr.
Good evening.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Duck.
No, I think it's the poet that's suffering from the cold. Now that I think about it.
Good evening, Mr. Nither.
And good evening to you.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. You should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
There we go.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, what...
The place is not beautiful.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales...
That sounds like a creeper. Creeper!
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But, will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Uptown girl? She's been living there her whole wide world?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Do you not...
On the...
What can you...
Not much.
I'll leave you alone.
Got a little bit of extra experience off of him. And the game yells at me, you know, you could rest to evolve. But if I sleep, then I might miss something. I really don't want to sleep unless I check on that widow again.
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Stop staring at me so absently! Alright, I think I've done everything I can except for the widow. Right, I need to give the guy the migraine. I need to find him for the fatigue. Oh wait, that's the boy. I can go give that to him. Friends. Oh, there they are. They must be somewhere back at the docks still. Alright, migraine. Boy still needs fatigue treatment, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. No, that's just her. Harry, let me in.
Good evening, Cap.
Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So,
I'm not bothered.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. but I thank you for your concern, sir.
Goodbye, young.
Hey, every little bit helps. Problem, of course, is if I do eat the kid, he's gonna find out. Alright, back to Dorothea. Oh, there it is.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Doctor.
Why, thank you. He invited me in.
Yes?
Wow, I didn't realize I leveled him up. Wait. Doesn't she need to invite me in? Are we assuming it's overarching because he invited me in? As I steal from her hospital for the poor. Like a good RPG. Yep, stealing from her hospital to the poor. He's thirsty, madam. I know what he wants. My dearest Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. Figured they were going to mention it at some point. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we have had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you were ever in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. Oh, this is not gonna... Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
I got a feeling there's no saving him.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
The smell. Oh gosh.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
I have no idea.
Epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm assuming that's going to jolt the heart. Assuming there was no saving him.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Time to talk.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manner. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Charm seems bad.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Charm seems bad. Interview with the vampire. I knew they had to make the Anne Rice reference at some point. Really, I lost a, Interesting.
It's locked, all right.
I lost the chance to level her up more. Very interesting. Uh-oh. Why are they here?
Take a breath of this.
I thought I helped this district. What on earth? Yeah, you're all alone, buddy. Why on earth did they just attack? Oh, did she just disappear for now, like she'll come back later?
It's locked, all right.
I was hoping to get the, I guess she'll give me the stuff later. Or I can buy from her later. I think I made the right choice. I wonder if Ashbury's going to be happy with the fact that I'm letting her live. I'm hoping that with her being alive, it's a shame I can't level her up anymore, but I'm hoping with her being alive that it'll keep Whitechapel alive, I would assume.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Ooh.
It's locked, all right.
Didn't hit it soon enough. There it is. Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by my exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, particularly the island of Santorini, searching for traces of vampire presence in these sunburnt lands. Herodotus himself referred to the island in his fourth book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that? Even today, the island of Santorini, is still considered by some the most vampire-infested place in the world, way more than the Carpathians, and its inhabitants are considered specialists of the vampire hunt. Again, the Carpathians is Transylvania. Or the hunt for the Vrikolakis, as they call this creature. According to the local myth, the Vrikolakis is a dead person who does not decay, and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with fresh blood. He can't enter a house without knocking and getting a response. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. He can change into wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists with a small variation from Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greek call him the Vrikolakis, and the Bulgarian and Macedonians name him Varkolak or Varkolak. The Serbians call him Vukodlik. Yes, Vukodlik, a name so similar to Vulkod we already know, my dear brothers. Just to write the few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some of proto-vampire. Maybe they are a missing link between the modern vampire and the creatures that came before. If a god allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to Santorini Island and find the trail of the antique and forgotten figure. Thank you for your drugs, sir.
Sir, no civilians allowed. I'll put it in your...
I ate him to completion. He's not going to turn. Oh, look at that. They're giving a curfew. Alright, let's talk to Lady Asbury, and then we'll call it a day. With the Late Late Show starting tonight at midnight Eastern Time, where we continue our journeys with Arkham City in search of the League of Assassins.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Drugs from the city.
Where are you? Oh, you know what? I think I'm near where I started the game. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to warp.
Despicable.
Sorry, Jonathan. That was not my intention. I think I've given all the medication I can in this region. Aside from the migraine. Oh yeah, before I go, let me check on her again. Check on her again. I'm gonna find those guys. See if I can find those guys again. I think I need to make one more, fatigue medication. I think this is the right way. Yeah, this is the way back to the hospital, and then I take that side path from the hospital back to... Yeah, we're good. Oh, that reminds me. I should be able to make the
Human
thing.
blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Increase the stamina regeneration rate. Oh, that's not bad. Don't have the right items I need for it. I saw I picked up some stuff earlier. Oh, that's the tiny one. And that was only one, so I'm only up to 4. Okay. And 1 fatigue. I think that's the only thing that somebody needs in the church. Yep. Oh no, he needs headache. My bad. Guess I didn't need the fatigue medication. Oh, I did. Oh, it was for the drunk. Gotcha. I knew I needed it somewhere. I can't get through that way. I feel like I should go help those guys. What did I do? Oh, great. Wow. Did they not expect me to level this up as much as I did? Gosh. See you, Toby. You don't need this extra support. Alright, Vincent. You want to come shooting at me with your shotgun? Why, thank you. I need a little bite. And I killed you. And we finish him once again with another bite. Easy peasy. Easy peasy because we leveled up beforehand to level 9. I do like the build I've been going with so far. I do feel like I need to upgrade Claw a little bit now that I have over 1,000. I want to check on those guys. Okay, they're okay now. Wait. Oh, that is not those guys. That's the skulls. need to kill them. Don't need the streets flooded with more of these guys. Get off me! One down. Oh, they were blocking. Give me that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this is probably a bad idea since he's level 18. Because that's going to really do a lot. Wow, combat's getting a lot better since yesterday. Wet Boot Boy's note. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I've found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs from the black market and delivered quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he accepted as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the bosses to get his order.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the Wet Boot Boys.
Oh, geez, I just picked up another side quest. So he was stealing from his dad. Oh, geez, he was stole from his dad instead of trying to steal from the black market. Good thing I killed that guy. I don't think I've ever actually been down here. Oh, this is just Whitechapel Old Road. Got it. Can't believe I accidentally picked up a side quest without realizing it. I just wanted to kill that guy finally because I was worried he was going to spawn more guys. Alright, Albert. Wish I could mark guys on the map. Alright, let me go back up there, see if that's the easier way to get to where those two are. Or not.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Oh, you know what? I bet since it's a quest, it'll mark me right to him. If I talk to his dad about it, the dad who's a drunk, I don't think it's going to end well for Albie. So I think I need to talk to him and talk him out of joining.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Wait. So that just told me they're in Whitechapel. Seriously? Yeah, all that gave me was a glass bottle. Alright. You.
How are you?
I'm not your boy.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
You idiot.
Goodbye, then.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lappy.
Good evening.
I'm afraid...
A gun?
So he's an idiot kid. Oh, he'd be another one I'd embrace. Because I'm not going to let him... Would not let him do that. And join a gang. Where am I now? Alright. Back to the hospital. We did what we could. Unfortunately, the boy is a fool. I just worried about telling the father, since the father's a drunk, and I figured a drunk with anger issues probably not the best person to get angry. Can't believe they had a boss waiting here for me. Pretty sure that's the door to my room. That's actually pretty convenient that they put it right there at that entrance of all places. Talk to the lady later. Is this the one? Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. No, wait. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Leech spotted! Watch out! Die, vermin!
Probably wouldn't be doing as well if I didn't have the DLC sword, in all honesty. Try to get away from them. Don't know who that is. Interesting. Okay, maybe she is just stuck. Let me check real quick. Okay. She's not gonna die if I leave. She would have died if I didn't rescue her. But she doesn't do anything till the next day. So we'll deal with her probably on Sunday. I'm thinking I should be able to get Heavy Rain done tomorrow. If not Saturday. This is my other home away from... No, this isn't a home. Must just be a shortcut to get around. Okay, we're good.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, I gotta talk to her, right? I don't know what to do with all that experience I'm gaining. Like I said, I'm thinking I might lean towards increasing the claws. Increase the claws and increase the health ability if I can get both. Like if they're both 1500, that would work out great. And I'm lost. Like I said, the atmosphere is decent, but it looks a lot the same. Not necessarily like they copy and pasted code, but just the buildings don't have like any distinguishing marks so I can know, oh, I'm taking the correct path, or oh, I took the wrong path. I can't for the life of me tell you where the morgue is. I think Lady Asbury was out here. Or Ashbury. Actually, since he's here, does he have any more supplies for me? I need more basic candles.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Well, that's a shame he's out. Let's buy another one of those, because those are useful for the stakes. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to compare it to my steak. I mean, I'm assuming when it says get all weapons for the one trophy, that does mean getting all weapons. Which I'm assuming I would want to do on this playthrough. Wait, she was out there? I thought I just looked. Apparently she was right by Milton still. My bad. Oh, geez, that's why I couldn't find her. Oh, that was fast.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmail.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Oh, how convenient for you.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I've been hearing a voice.
Hush.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
He got stopped before getting killed.
Only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire...
He could have been trying to finish you off and then didn't get the chance.
Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating...
or blood transfusion.
Anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks.
Man, they keep mentioning Penny.
You are now an echo, and that you shall remain.
So we are echoes. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stone?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Oh boy, here we go. How old are you?
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me.
No, of course not. He was a weakling.
Jonathan, whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is the skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Okay, that was very vague about a skull. A scowl.
Are there many vampires here?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Ain't that the truth?
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seems they have been recruited.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that.
Oh, come on. We know it's not the Spanish flu. Somebody's putting vampire blood in things.
Very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Exactly.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
I bid you farewell. For now, Melly. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
I figure this is going to soon be the end of the chapter. I could be wrong, though. Maybe if it tells me where to go next. After I analyze the blood, I'll call it a night. I was trying to be done, but they keep pulling me back in. It's an enjoyable game. Like I said, once you get through that first hurdle of so many people to talk to here at the hospital, it's gotten a lot better.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Oh, chapter 3 just started. Alright. Oh, I'm so torn. I want to sleep, but I don't want to miss out on anything. Alright, but we are going to call it at that point since chapter 2 is now complete. Like I said, tonight is the startup again of the Late Late Show. where we're going to be working on more Summer of remasters, including Batman Arkham City and the Return to Arkham series. So hopefully I'll see you tonight at midnight. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.